listening to the LOZ Podcast Network.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the LOZ Podcast Network. My name is Ken Lawler. I'm the host. You're either watching us in the LOZ app or you're listening to us on KRMS radio on Saturdays from 10 to 11 a.m. We call it the Big Simulcast. We love our collaboration with KRMS, and you can always listen to any of their stations in the LOZ app. You just go to the media button and click on any station you want, and you're listening right away. We're coming off a huge weekend of shootout offshore. A lot went on at the lake. And I am here today with Tylar Weaver, the area manager for Legacy Real Estate Group. Tyler, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Welcome. We have a new client unlocked in the LOZ app, and it's Legacy Real Estate Group. And also, Legacy Real Estate Group was the title sponsor for the shootout offshore, and you guys were everywhere. I saw you guys all over the strip this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did the volunteer t-shirts. So our logo was on the back of every volunteer t-shirt that you see.
Yeah, every blue t-shirt that you see at a shootout event this year was provided by Legacy Real Estate Group, and we just love that. As you know, I sit on the shootout board. We're always looking for companies who want to get involved with the shootout, and you guys have been great. This is, I believe, your second year you've been involved with it?
Yes. Yeah, we did a big sponsorship last year of the offshore race and the street party and all that stuff also.
So tell me about Legacy Real Estate Group. How long have you guys been at the lake?
Legacy has been here for a few years now, but we just opened our office. We are right across the highway from Buffalo Wild Wings now. So we just got this open in the last couple months, just got our signs on in the last month, but we have had agents in the area for the past few years and been selling a little bit here and there.
And now you're making a big dipping your toe in a bigger way, because now you got a big building. I saw you got your big board, sign out front. You can't miss it with the green glowing logo. It looks great. And how many agents do you guys have here in the market?
At Lake of the Ozarks, we have, I think, 6 agents total, and most of us are all full-time here.
And you guys have offices other places in Missouri too, right?
Yeah, so our company started out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri, Southeast Missouri, and that is PB Realty. It's like our sister company. But PB Realty has, I think, like 80 agents in Southeast Missouri. They're the number one brokerage down there since like 2008. They started in 2005. And then we also have a big office down in Branson, Missouri, and they're one of the number one brokerages down there as well.
So this is kind of a natural progression for you guys to open something up at the lake and kind of expand your footprint.
Yes. Yeah. They all love living here at the Lake of the Ozarks. So they're like, next move.
And you came from down there too, right? You moved up from Poplar Bluff or somewhere around there.
Yeah, I was in a tiny town outside Poplar Bluff, and we moved here in the height of COVID, 6 years ago. Moved up here with my husband, and our 2 kids had another, and now I'm just doing real estate full time.
And so what are you guys Are you specializing in any kind of, is it condos? Is it on the water? Or are you guys doing everything?
We're doing everything, of course. My broker he specializes in development. So he likes to build multifamily homes, stuff like that. So we kind of do all around the board, but he definitely specializes in development properties.
Which we need at the lake desperately with all of the things that are moving in, with the new theme park that's coming.
We own the property right across the road from the new theme park, and he's working on, we have it listed currently, like right across the road from the new theme park from Oasis. So that's another development ground that he's been working on.
Yeah. And then, the lake needs multifamily development. There's going to be a need for so many people that are full-time workers, which the lake traditionally hasn't had to have too much, although in the last 5 or 6 years we've done that. But I love it when developers come in, and maybe we'll get some bigger, developments down here that'll help get people moved in, because with all these new companies coming in, people need a place to live. And it's not always just coming in to enjoy the lake and live on the water. Sometimes people are just coming here to work, right?
Yeah, and we definitely are starting to see it more and more. There's more restaurants and stuff around here that are going full time in the winter even, versus just being open in the summertime. So definitely needs more full year-round housing.
What is some of your favorite places to go at the lake?
Shady Gators is always my favorite. We're good friends with JG, so that's always my favorite. We go there every Sunday night. Sunday is my daughter's third birthday, and for her birthday, we went down to Shady Gators, listened to live music, all that stuff. But we also love Dog Days. We love their nachos there. But between Dog Days, Backwater Jacks, and Shady Gators, that's about our.
Yeah, and JG does a great job at Shady Gators. He's got the ice cream now, the Palmer's ice cream. So it's a great place to bring your family to have birthday parties. He's got that awesome area right by the water. It's cool because it's really lended itself to kind of a more family. I mean, let's face it, during the weekends at night, it's a little crazy, but other times, like on a Sunday, like you said, great place to bring the family and have a little birthday party there and a great little setup. So, and your husband, what does he do here at the lake?
We own a logging company, so he goes in the woods and cuts down timber, stuff like that, and we sell to local sawmills around here. But he has a logging and a trucking company, which is what brought us to Lake of the Ozarks. He's been in the industry for, I think, 12 years now, and his dad was before him. It's a multi-generational thing.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, and there's plenty of trees getting cut down around the lake with all the building that's going on, right?
Yes, there is.
And when you guys, as far as the real estate goes, do you guys do a lot of lot sales? And will you help somebody build? Like, do you have those connections to actually get people if they want to come in and actually build something themselves? You know, have a home built for them.
Yeah, so we actually we can cover it all. So we've got my husband who can do the clearing, and then two of our agents, they actually own a company that builds houses. They have one that they just built in my neighborhood, and that's what they do. They also own a limestone company, but they build houses a little bit on the side. So definitely we could cover that too.
And what do you guys think? What was your experience for the shootout this past weekend?
We actually thought it was a great turnout compared to last year. Last year it was in the 100 degrees and it was so hot. But this year we were set up right in front of Neon Taco, and I was pretty shocked at the amount of people that were coming through there. I had packed a certain number of items for just giving away. We give away koozies and microfiber towels and stuff like that. And I had to restock after Saturday because we were running out of everything. So we definitely was a little more surprised with the turnout this year versus last year. And where we were at, we could see part of the races. So we loved it. It was honestly one of the funnest weekends.
Yeah, it was so much nicer. The weather was, we had a little rain scare on Saturday morning, but it cleared out pretty quickly. It ended up being just a beautiful weekend. I remember last year it felt like it was 120 last year. It was brutal. And having to sit out there under those tents it gets crazy when it gets that hot. But this year it seemed like it was the weather was great and there was a lot of people milling around. Certainly you guys got a ton of views on all your stuff down there, and people seem to really enjoy themselves. And the boat races, as you know, I don't know if maybe you don't know, but the LOZ app had a boat in the competition this year. And so we were really excited about that. So we ended up taking third place in the 400 series. So so we love it. But it was just so fun to be a part of it. And I don't know, did you make it to the awards ceremony on Sunday by any chance?
No, I didn't. It was my kid's birthday, so I had to cut out.
That's right. Yeah, well, I went there and it just is amazing the amount of, there had to be 500-600 people there with all the teams. They bring a lot of money into the town. They do a lot while they're here, and they do a lot for the shootout charity too, which is great. And that's what, it's all about, right? I mean, at the end of the day, we want everybody to have a good time. We want to do some business, but we also want to make some money for charity. And I think we did all that this past weekend. And certainly with help from sponsors like you guys, because, without you guys helping us out, I mean, it takes everybody to make this thing happen. The shootout itself, I know you're going to continue to be a part of because you guys are on the t-shirts going on throughout the whole year, right? Do you guys have plans to be at any of the other events?
I think the next one that we have is just the main shootout in August. I haven't got to talk to the others much about other events or anything like that, but we do plan on being a part of the shootout in August and continuing this for several years now. We'll probably do shirts again next year.
Yeah, the shirts look great. They're easy to pick out. And I want to just give a shout out to everybody who does volunteer. That's how the shootout works. So, you volunteer your time and then you get to donate that time. At the end of the year, they add up all the money and they divide it in the number of total volunteer hours. And so let's just say $50 an hour is what goes to a charity. When you go to actually be a volunteer and let's say you work 8 hours at an event, you get to tell the event which charity of the 38 charities you want that money to go to. And so it's really a cool concept and a way for people to give back, in the community.
Yeah, it really is. There's so many volunteers everywhere you looked all weekend long. There was blue shirts running parking, just sitting there directing people, all kinds of stuff. There's blue shirts everywhere.
And it's really easy for somebody to become a shootout volunteer. You go to shootouthelpers.com, you sign up. It takes about 2 minutes. You get to pick your time, you get to pick your event, and you basically get to give your time and give it to a charity that you want to donate to. And it's kind of fun. You meet some fun people, and you were down there all weekend. I mean, there's a lot of fun people hanging around, right?
Yeah, I got to go talk to most of them, and I was taking videos and photos of the back of the shirts just to kind of put together a reel for later. So I was introducing myself to everybody, and then our little microfiber towels worked good for wiping away sweat. So on Friday, I was walking around because it was hot on Friday. So I was walking around to everybody, handing them sweat rags and stuff.
That's awesome. Well, listen, I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank Legacy Real Estate Group. I want to welcome you to the LOZ app. We'll be doing some things this summer with you guys as well, some additional promotions and things. But you guys are just such stewards of the community, and it really means a lot that you guys get behind stuff like the shootout charities. I just wish you all the luck. And I know you have a daughter in cheer, right? In local cheer here?
Yeah, she cheers over at Show Me Athletics, and she is obsessed with it. She's 11, and that's all she talks about. She plays a cheer game on her phone. It's just nonstop cheer.
Well, we're going to wish her luck too in the competitions. I know there's a lot of that going on. Tyler, thanks so much for joining us today on the LOZ Podcast Network. We'll have you on as we get later into the summer as well. But thanks for all you do, and thanks for what you did this weekend at the Shootout Offshore Charity.
Thank you. I'm glad to join LOZ app.
We're glad to have you too. And everybody else, listen, we're going to be right back with another episode of the LOZ Podcast Network. So stay tuned right after these words.